Assumption is a very solemn feast in our Catholic Church in the West and the Eastern Orthodox churches as well. We celebrate it on August 15th. It's one of the mysteries of the Rosary for the glorious mysteries, the Assumption of Mary, body and soul, into heaven. You basically see two different traditions. In the Eastern churches, they don't call it the Assumption of Mary into heaven, they call it her falling asleep, the Dormition of Mary.
The deep intuition is that the sadness of death, the corruption of death, does not touch her. That's really, really significant in the feast. It really is, it is a light-filled feast. She is in glory. And you know, even like when people are dealing with the loss of loved ones, often people will say, she's in a better place. He's in a better place, because they saw the suffering, they saw the struggle, and now the passing of a person of faith into God's hands, you know, speaks of peace and calm and healing. And then the tradition holds that because of the death and the resurrection of Jesus, she does not experience death. She experiences it as a transition, because she was forever preserved in that grace. So it's I guess that's why it's a mystery for us, that it's hard to wrap your head around exactly how to say that even. So you got to do it in art, and you got to do it in music, and you have to do it in prayer.
The Assumption, in a lot of Western art anyway, would have those two realms, the earthly realm, and very often you would actually see her empty tomb. And then in the upper region you would have what in other paintings is the portrayal of the Immaculate Conception.
So the feast itself gives us an experience of hope. That's fundamental to the Christian faith. As we open ourselves to the depth of God's Word, and that's right there in that celebration of the Assumption, we go out just like Mary. At the end of the Mass, the deacon, James here, loves to say, go forth glorifying the Lord by your lives. And it's like it's the radiance of what happens that's meant to go back out into the world. That's how God's saving us.